Yo, 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 Isabel. Fullis. Fullis in the house. What's up, Fullis? Wow. What an honor, sir. This is kind of my fair value. I've used it since 2019. It's like using the weekly 200s. Some people use the weekly 200s. Yeah, some people use the weekly 200s. Kind of the same going on there. I'm just noticing this. This got a nice fast trend now. Look at that. Wow. Definitely bullish right there. We got the 200 exponential over the 200 MA. That's actually pretty bullish right there. Just from, I mean, if you look at this in history, we never, well, one time, right? We began life there at 210. Cross bullish, didn't cross bearish here, just kept going. Now we're back to bullish. We got the 200 EMA is faster than the 200 MA. Anytime that EMA is over the MA, it's good speed. Good speed. Godspeed to the bull market. Good speed though. Good speed. Just want to keep like a, zoomed out perspective today, fam. This is, I think, a really important close. Definitely seen a lot of worse monthly closes, right? We've seen a lot worse than this. Not the worst in the world there, fam. Not the worst in the world. Yeah, look at that. A little bit of bearish divergence there on the monthly RSI. Nothing too crazy. I want to go over the volatility though today, fam, for this monthly, because I think it's important. This historical volatility is part of my system. It's a good part of my system. It kind of identifies pivots in the market, pivots and trends. Now it's non-directional. I tell people that all the time. I get this wrong all the time. But if you use it with a lot of confluence, you can kind of get a good guess, and that's all really, you give yourself an edge in this market, and that's what leads to profits, right? Is whether it doesn't matter what your system is, but you beat the 50-50 odds by coming up with a successful system, then you're gonna be profitable in this business. What's up, J80? But listen, this we got an opportunity for a pivot here. Now, if this was just, all right, we're gonna talk about me, right? Personally, I think there may be a good opportunity to find a swing short at the highs of this month. And I'm talking about February. I think there could be an opportunity, right? Depending on how this monthly plays out, how all these changes by the new United States president play out. Seeing this historical volatility here where it's flat right here tends to be, look at this. We have this major compression. Now, if we kind of went over history, right? Like we've been compressing up since the lows. Look at this. 16K. Compressing up, right? This huge compressing up. I even fucked up because of this compression right here. We basically just sliced and diced through resistance right there with no volatility. I'd never seen anything like this on really any time frame where it's just kind of they just fully sent and there was no volatility. There's so much absorption, buyers absorption, vertical accumulation here. For these 3 months, we had zero volatility. This is such low volatility. Look at this. All we did was pump. These 3 months were extremely low volatility. Ironically, that's when the Israel's war started, right? I think yes, that's right. So when the war in Israel, when the war in the Gaza Strip, Palestine, right, formerly known as Palestine, started. So we had this period of really low volatility compared to historical volatility. That's what this indicator is. And, we sliced right through that 30K resistance, right? Now we haven't really retested that area. We can easily retest that area. And then we've had this nice little base that we made right here. So we kind of, that's what we built. Highs, held it. Now we're up here, right? And we have clearly an area of resistance. Boom, boom, boom. On this monthly. And, there's a lot of different charts out there as far as alts go. But Bitcoin's the one you really need to pay attention to, right? Could easily come down here, bounce this level, right? This was a good base. I'm not going to lie. We spent a lot of time here, 7 months in this area, right there at the previous all-time highs, and made a nice base. So this should be good support there. Sailor's average buy number, which should be important really to anybody kind of just on the macro level, is right about there. $65,000. So this is Sailor's buy level. So I really don't expect to lose this box that easily. And we'd have to see some type of swan to get down there and wick down to that 29-35K zone. That's kind of how I see the macro right now. But the monthly's not bad, fam. I mean, I'm not going to be like some ultra bear and tell you like it is a short, but from what I see on historical volatility, we could have a nice pivot this month. The problem is that's 27 days and 23 hours for us to go up before we come down, right? Or go down before we go up. Whatever is going to happen this month, there's a lot of time. We have I don't call this like an extremely bearish candle. There's something to say though. We are ranging, right? This monthly is in fact closed under resistance. Now these wicks identify resistance. The fact that the candle closed underneath the wicks and did not had this candle closed right over this red wick right here, right? 108.5. That would have been extremely bullish. It would have been free money up. Obviously by the dip kind of up situation, could have wicked down a little bit, but right now I'm looking for 94K. See how that lands. That's going to be the previous monthly open, right? So 93.3. So 94K. That would be a nice area. I think we could easily see that. If you look at, the meme line, Kawu, thank you for that follow. Probably just ruined your name. If you look at like the 4-hour meme line, right? We had this breakout, retest, and now we're back under. Really doesn't mean much in the grand scheme of things, though, right? This is still a very good setup. It's still bullish here on the lower time frames, the 4-hour. We've had some crosses here though. We got to pay attention to, right? We got this 4-hour cross coming. This is going to put pressure down on the price. So if they don't really send it all the way back here on this 4-hour and prevent this 4-hour cross, we're probably going to go a little bit lower. And that would be, I'd say it's going to be a little bit more bullish if we can go low before we go high this month. Okay, we could. I'd prefer to going down there 94K, see that reaction there at that previous monthly open area, and then full send. Right, that's kind of how I would like to see it. If it's bullish, if we go up first though, fam, I'm telling you right now, I'll be looking for shorts. I'll be looking for shorts. I don't think this is ready to break out yet. I would like to, again, go test that previous monthly open. We got this little meme line, fake out, bull trap here kind of thing going on. We got the 4-hour cross. So this little 4-hour pump that we're seeing right now isn't going to last very long. We had an 8-hour cross. That was kind of the tell. Right, so if you go over to these crosses, right, we got bull trend, cross, right, sent us down, cross bullish, look at this impulse up, cross bearish, right, chop sideways, then got sent down, cross bullish, sent up, cross bearish, right, expect probably this whole little thing right here to get blown out of the water. This little uptrend, right? A little sloppy chart there, but you know, some basic bitch TA, fam. We're just talking about some basic bitch TA. You just gotta follow these trends all the way down to the 5-minute, right? Right now, the 5-minute's probably bullish. Yep. They're trying to retrace this dip back, this dip on the news of the tariffs. All right, we'll clean up that chart a little bit. And, you know, these crosses, is this just the 21 EMA and the 50 MA? But get this bullish cross and then roll it over to the 10-minute. How's that 10-minute? Okay, they're trying to cross this bullish now to get a little, retrace this, right? This is some inefficiencies in the market. Retrace some of this, then go down further. Probably the move. Are we going to retrace all of it? Probably not. But that's kind of how the market works, especially after some bad news bear shit comes out and just dumps the market 4 or 5% on the monthly close. I mean, they couldn't have timed that news any worse. It's like they're trying to tank the markets. I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to tank the markets. These rich people definitely know what they're doing. But look, they're trying to roll back the 10-minute. And again, we just go zoom out here. We got the 8-hour cross and bearish. Likely puts the price lower. Although we do have like a nice little consolidation, right? We got right now. I'm going into the weekend. Play this out a little bit and then probably dip or rip. All right, let's get into some alts. All right, let's talk about the Soul Ether chart. This is a really good chart, fam. We're gonna talk about all the alts I care about. We're not probably going to talk about the alts you care about. I love you, but I'm a little, you know, I've done my research and I'm pretty bullish on Solana because look at how Solana's performing compared to like TIA, right? Look at how Solana's performing compared to you know, Inge. Look at how Solana's performing compared to Link. Link's been around much longer, you know? I mean, there's a reason I was a big believer in Solana a long time ago. And there's a reason I talk about Solana on every stream. If you're a big Solana fan, then welcome. You're amongst family. All right. I'm a big Solana fan. Pull back to mid 90Ks in my opinion. Yeah, that's the fullest. I completely agree. That's exactly what I'm looking at. But anyways, go to the Soul Ether chart here. We got some 5-day expansion on the historical volatility. Down, it's kind of double topped here. Really clean double top. In fact, we had that ugly wick. But this is Soul Ether, right? It tells us that Solana's slowing down and Ether is catching up. All right, you got your Ethereum catching up, Solana slowing down. That's why we look at the Soul Ether chart. This 5-day trend's been bullish for a long time. Now, if we reflect and we use this information, we look at the Solana chart, right? Again, the Solana chart, let's actually look at this one. The Solana chart has been very bullish for a while. It's been on this 5-day trend, and it as well has some expansion down, right? We got this pivot here. This yellow is actually downside expansion. Could easily come here, roll some sideways move for a while before breaking up or down. And while Solana is doing this, the Ethereum that everyone's been waiting for does its thing. Now, Ethereum has what we would like to see for some bullish expansion. We see the bearish expansion down on Solana. Now we see a bullish expansion up on historical. I'll get rid of the setup. I gave that setup in the Discord, by the way. I did not take it myself, so I'm not going to, LARP on that shit. But I did give that Ethereum setup, and I think we were all too scared to the long Ethereum down there at 80, 3100. I think we were all scared. So even, you could talk about a setup all day, but the conviction to take it, man, and it recovered well. So, this is a sloppy chart. I'm going to rip it up a little bit, but we have a nice expansion here. Nice pivot, nice expansion, held support, really held this kind of 5-day order block looking thing right here. Really, really good. Really good. Got the 5-day trend that's bullish right now. They saved the 2-day, so check this out, or they're at least trying to save the 2-day. Cross, which I like this, right? In the next 24 hours, they continue to push this up. All they got to do here for Ethereum to be bullish is on a Saturday when Bitcoin's going to should have relatively low. Look at this 2-day. This is actually a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful support resistance. I mean, absolutely. Look at this. Beautiful. All they got to do is close this baby over like 33.25, and this is a free money move up for Ethereum. And I do like the monthly. Check out this monthly close. The monthly isn't, sorry, not the monthly. I do not like that monthly, excuse me. No Goa, thank you for that follow. That's not what I meant. The weekly actually isn't bad either. The daily, I forget what I was thinking about. What I was talking about. Was that on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart? Yeah, this is a good one too. Some confluence here. Ethereum Bitcoin just closed a little bit higher. I don't know if that's going to be it, but I think Ethereum's going to run against Solana. Solana's going to chop. Ethereum's going to have its turn. It looks like it's time, fam. It really does look like it's time. As long as Bitcoin stays relatively sideways for the most part, then Ethereum should have its turn and run. Let's talk about Jupe. Jupe's an interesting one as well. It's in one of those like death weekly pennants. I mean, we're seeing like a lot of supply there. Some good demand right here on this meme line. Probably going to come down here. Then question mark, right? What's going to happen here? Do we just continue to go, pull like an XRP over the next year or two? Easily could happen like that. Jupe is not that exciting right here. Unfortunately, it's just not that exciting. Look at the daily too. It's already been, lower highs, really clean daily lower highs there on Jupe. Love me some Jupe, fam. Don't get me wrong. Don't love me some Jupe, but there is a lot of supply. This is smart money, okay? They have the Jupe drop, okay? They have the Jupe drop down here. We pump, come back down, pump again. But this is smart money selling, fam. This smart money knows they knows something's coming. There's smart money in stocks. There's smart money in the stock market, but this is clear supply, fam. They just dropped a bunch of fucking Jupe. That's supply right there. So probably gonna range here for a little bit longer. Go down here, spend some time down here, grinding it up, and then we're gonna see some type of pop. Midsummer. That's Jupe. Tia looks like hot dog shit. This is a crazy chart. Oh my goodness. Oh, got a little expansion here. This is probably a bottom here for Tia. This actually wouldn't be a bad area to buy some spot. This is actually a really sexy spot play. $4. We got highs at 20. All you gotta do is, this is an easy one too. Just come back here to the gold. I mean, take profit at the golden pocket. The GP there, $10. That's a 2x. That's a 2.5x right there, just on spot. Really like this expansion on this 5-day. This is a very young chart, fam. When it's a young chart, you're not gonna have much history to it, but this suggests that they're showing some life here. That's an interesting chart. This 5-day is a really good look on TIA. We got 3 days left here. They hold that green candle. That's a bottom for sure. That's a bottom. I mean, where does it go? That's a question, but that's at least gonna take it to $7. It's really good. I like that. I mean, people have been hating on Tia too. Really like that. Aptos. I hate to tell you this, fam. Does not look good. Does not look good. Okay. This is Aptos Bitcoin chart. We have no life right here on the 5-day. Unlike Tia, we have no expansion. This is a compression on this 5-day. I mean, how much lower can they take this? This is lost the 5-day trend there. Daily's death trend right now, although they have a little life here on this. Let's see here. I'd say if Aptos reclaimed, actually, that chart. This is actually a really good chart here. This isn't a bad chart. Right? Like, you guys all see this? This isn't a bad chart. Look, see how they're trying to cross this 5-minute? This is where you're trying to look for longs. It's a bad chart. It's not a bad chart, fam. I almost want to take a long on this. Just some perps. It looks so robotic too. Look at this, fam. This chart looks so robotic. Anyways, fam. Got that monthly close. Doesn't look the worst in the world. I'm watching BNB. I'm kind of expecting BNB to run shortly after Ethereum. Looks a little bit behind, but also has some compression going on underneath the highs. Had a wick into the highs. Normally you call that like a test wick. Let's see this volatility. Yeah, it's got good volatility here. I think BNB is going to be sent very, very soon. Sooner than later. I'd probably bet on this weekend. Straight up. We caught that last long, breaking the highs. That was a nice one. I think this weekend, BNB and ETH look really good. 3-day. Want to see a little volatility or expansion on that 3-day. But anyways, fam. Mad love. Appreciate all you. We'll call it. Just want to do a quick monthly update. I'll be back Sunday for the weekly close. As long as we got some flat volatility, I don't see why Ethereum can't run, BNB can't run. If you just compare something like the Solana chart, right? Look, here's a Solana chart, 3-day, and look at the Ethereum chart, right? Buy low, sell high. Highs, lows. Okay? The money's shifting. Money's rotating into Ether. Can already see it. BNB is going to have some fun. It's the CZ coin. And I'm about to go have some fun tonight. So, mad love. Appreciate all you. I'll be back Sunday for the weekly close. You know, if you're looking for some scalps, I think Aptos looks really good for a nice scalp long. Not sure it's going to go anywhere, but you know, start on these trends right here. I think T is a really good look here, fam. Oh, I mean, maybe not right, not for a trade, but buy some spot. That's so funny. Look at that. Look at that. At the GP, fam. At the GP, we're at resistance. I could do this all night. Anyways, fam, mad love. Appreciate all you. I'll see you on